All right. Hopefully that's the end of that. Hopefully. Ugh. Oh. All right. Hopefully that's the end of that. You can say that again. All right, there we go. Fixed the echo. All right. Well, luckily I saved. So, yeah. Just more technical difficulties, more growing pains. You know, you just really add a lot of new new problems whenever you do something new like this. Anyways, let's go ahead and switch back over to a larger screen of gameplay there. And I did actually go ahead and, since I was doing this, I made it work so that now I can see the screen the stream chat straight ahead of me, and then over on this monitor is just gameplay, and I can actually move that out of the picture later. So this is actually working exactly the way I wanted it in the first place. Yay! All right.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you.
Only 50 caps.
About living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
No, let's end the tutorial.
Okay, say no more. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
I shall chat through the rest of the stream in rhyme, for I can do this all of the time. Okay. I will allow it, Out of the Shadows. So yeah.
Hey there.
She survived. Because I'm the best around. No one's ever gonna keep me down. Yep, this is the way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wild wasteland, guys. Woo! You see what this is? Suave gambler hat. Inside of a refrigerator. That's an old Indiana Jones Kingdom of the Crystal Skull reference there. Or Kingdom of the Crystal Skull? I don't even know. I actually never saw it, but I think everybody's heard of the reference to the refrigerator that he jumped in order to survive a nuke. All right, let's see. Items, apparel. Is it Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, or is it's something else, right? It's just the Crystal Skull. Can even rhyme words with orange because my rhymes are so good. They can break through your door hinge. That's awful. That's so bad, Out of the Shadows. All right. Where's that suave gambling hat? Give me that +1 to persuasion. Or perception. Yeah, I think we got some more chores we can do around Good Springs. Yeah, Crystal Skull was the really bad movie. That's the one that I haven't seen yet. Okay, I'm actually gonna make another adjustment here. There we go. There we go. Now I got a little bit of that full screen action. Good old Good Springs. Some pretty intense rhyming you got there out of the shadows. Have you considered taking up a career in rapping?
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground.
Specifically gift wrapping.
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
I guess I just got one of those faces, huh?
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Alright. I overheard your argument. What was that all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
What are you gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers.
Gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. Was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
Alright, that's fine.
All right.
Hmm.
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Alrighty then.
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman. Be careful out there.
Alright, let's see if we can fix that radio. I don't think we have the skills. Yeah. Repair of 20 or greater required. Not quite there yet.
Hey there.
See if we can get ourselves some easy XP here. Funny thing though, actually, it's harder to hack easy terminals than difficult ones, I find. Or maybe they fixed it in this game. Because it used to be easy passwords only had like 4 characters or something. All right, what have we got here? We got a lot of walking, gunfire. Let's see. Let's try gunfire. Gunfire. Yeah, there's a whole lot of other options here now. So that didn't really eliminate very much at all. This one won't match, but it should give me a few more options. Okay. So it's definitely nothing that has the ing at the end. Alright, we have one attempt left after that. But there won't be too many other options here. There we go. I'm in. Alright. Disengage that luck. I don't actually want any of that. That's fine. I don't want to lose much more karma here in town. If I can help it. I just wanted the XP. Crap. I should have read that tutorial. I know how it works. I just forgot what key it is on the keyboard to actually pick the lock. That's gonna be a problem. It's not E. It's not the right or left mouse buttons or trigger. It's not space. Okay, it's A. There we go. Oh yeah, this guy's a douche.
Howdy.
What's up, douche?
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo.
Oh yeah, this game has weapon mods.
If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for. Weapon mods are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor. Can do.
Alright, what do we got here? Yeah, it's my stuff. What does the GRA stand for? Oh, Gun Runner's Arsenal, I'm guessing. Yeah. Yeah, that's what that is. Okay. Well, silenced weapons would be nice, but... Out of the shadows, I will relinquish you of the requirement to speak in rhyme. If it's, you know, if it's too much of a burden to bear, you shouldn't have to bear it alone, right?
Take it easy.
just turn around. Oh well.
Howdy.
Nothing good here anyway.
Hey there.
All right. Oh yeah, that's right. Where is Easy Pete again? I think he gives you a lead on a place that you can go get some good gear and experience. I think he points you at the school. Maybe the old abandoned schoolhouse. Except Pete's gone. But I at least remember that it is the schoolhouse. So I'm just head there.
Howdy.
Wherever it is. Okay, I think that's it. All right, well, as long as you're having a good time with it, man, you do you. All right, we got some more here. All right. That's actually really helpful. Hmm. All right, could be stories. All right, it's stories. There we go. I am elite hacksaws. Hey, Jeff, welcome to the stream, buddy. Oh, Stealth Boy. Super Stim Pack. Got some pre-war money. Couple of caps. Mentats. Not too bad at all. Alright, was that the only thing that was here? That may have been the one point of interest in this area. couple free bobby pins. Awesome, I'm glad to hear it, man. I hear lots of good things about Xenoblade 2. Of course, I just really don't want to play it until I've played Xenoblade 1. And, well, whatever we play next is going to be kind of dependent on how the voting goes in my Discord server, in the supporters section there. So I'm not sure what's next yet. But Xenoblade could be cool. But then I still would really like to play through Xenosaga first. But whatever. Oh, there's old Victor. Here, let's stop pointing a gun at him.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Alright, well, thanks for digging me out of that grave there, Victor.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
Alright, well, how did you happen to find me, man?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking.
Yeah,
Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
well, how about that? So, what do you know about those guys who attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
Well, how did you end up in Good Springs here?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
Well, I'd never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Well, goodbye.
Trails.
Well, Victor, I'm just go inside your shack here and take a look-see around if you don't mind. Ooh, ammunition box. Don't mind if I do. I don't think Victor needs them anyway. Another ammo box. Good bit of energy there. That ought to do us nicely.
Howdy, partner.
All right. Let's reload my gun here. I think I'm missing out on something.
Howdy.
Oh, that's the lady I saved, isn't it? How do I turn on my light? Whoops. Not like that. Like that. Okay.
That doesn't belong to you.
Sorry, lady. I was just trying to turn on my light when I accidentally stole from you. Could have happened to anyone. Hey, Anubis, welcome to the stream, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah, the Chinese spec ops training manual. That's a permanent stat increase. Increased by 3. Ooh. Oh, yeah. And that don't belong to anybody either. So I can take it right now. Yeah, well, Anubis, I'm playing with keyboard and mouse, man. I'm playing on PC. Due to popular demand, I'm actually playing a PC game. But yeah, haven't even left Good Springs, already got my first star bottle cap. Not too bad. No, it had a weight of 2, though. So I'm pretty sure that was a permanent stat increase, wasn't it? Because it was a book. Not just a magazine. But maybe I'm wrong about that. Like, meeting people here, I think that's a magazine. Yeah, well, it's coming, man. It finally did get confirmed that it's coming to PC, so that's good. A lot of people are going to be, well, a lot of people are already really excited for that. I suspect it's going to be a really basic port, though. Not expecting too much from it. Here, let me take another quick look, because I'm pretty sure, so that Spec Ops training manual had a weight of 2, and this meeting people has no weight. And it would be a speech plus 10 as opposed to plus 3. So yeah. Okay. Good. I just wanted to make doubly sure. Salesman weekly, same. Barter plus 10. Yeah, same with today's physician. Okay. All right, well, enjoy cooking, bud. Well, I think part of the problem is, Jeff, that the Switch is it's a 720p console. So on like a 4K display, it's just not gonna, it's not gonna look very crispy. It's gonna look a little messy. Oh, the concentration perk, that's right. I forgot about that. Thanks for the reminder there, Anubis. It's set for 1080. Hmm.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm no enemy, if that's what you're asking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
Did you know that there's a man named Joe Cobb looking for you?
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
Activate the courier box next to the saloon. All right, maybe I'll do that in a minute. What are you gonna do about them powder gangers?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Maybe I can help.
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
Well, I'll see who I can round up.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Yeah, I always forget about the courier boxes. Or is it just, it's just courier, isn't it? Courier. It's one of those words that I always see written down, but you never actually hear it out loud. Well, I'll have you know, Anubis, that I did a very important upgrade to my computer to allow me to play this on my potato PC. Yeah, courier. It's one of those words that you see a lot, but I never hear anyone say courier. All right, where's that courier box? Oh, the box is the general store? Oh, yeah, right here. Okay. Mojave Express drop box. Welcome to Mojave Express. Mojave Express drop boxes like this one can be used to deliver items to the Mojave Express drop box that you discovered. Once you find a Mojave Express drop box, just activate it and you will be able to... Yep. Cool. Just looking.
Hey,
Sup, Trudy?
feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
No thanks, Trudy. I'm not that thirsty. All right. Good Springs get many visitors?
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
Anything interesting going on?
There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam. I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something. Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory. Got a special discount for you.
She ain't got anything good.
Be careful out.
You're correct, argument. Good to see you again, dude.
Howdy.
What do you know about Joe Cobb?
Bad trouble.
That's helpful.
Welcome.
What's wrong with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Good Springs and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Alright.
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Oh, I think he's hiding something. What do you use bighorners for?
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered. They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
Alright. Well, we'll call that good there. You ever notice that these doors look really wide in comparison to, like, I don't know, normal doors? Like, that's... Like, you could fit 2 doors into that door. What's up, Cheyenne?
Howdy.
Alright. Hey, Sonny, what's up?
Hi there.
Oh, hey, Alex Rend.
For a while longer?
Good to see you, dude. Yeah, I was taking a little bit of a break from streaming while I was working on other projects and getting Kingdom Hearts reviews put together and stuff. Well, it's good to see you, Alex. Welcome back, dude. Yeah, regarding Jukebox Hero, I felt like since I wasn't streaming during the week that doing something that kind of centered around Jukebox Hero like donations, I didn't feel like that would be right to put that on when I was on a hiatus, you know. But I'll probably do it this Saturday instead, just in case you can enable big head mode. All right, let's see. I'm gonna go help Ringo take on the Powder Gangers. I might need your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
Well, that was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if...
Oh, did my... Hang on. Did my stream die again or something? Okay, no it didn't. Okay, sorry. some of the messages in the chat made me double second guess myself here. See if see if my stream just died on me again without warning, because that happened earlier. So I also thought it was strictly consoles, but I did get a ton of requests for playing on PC, man. So this is the exception I'm making to that rule. All right. Any idea how to convince Trudy to join us?
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Yeah, no worries, man. Would Chet be willing to help us with supplies?
Anything give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
All right. How can I get Easy Pete's dynamite?
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over. Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite.
I already done that.
Shot at it. Take these.
Actually, I already cracked that safe.
Oh. Well, go ahead and keep the stuff I gave you anyway. It'll be more useful to you than me.
Sweet. All right. Playing with a controller at least? Nope, playing with keyboard and mouse, man. I tried playing with a controller, but for some reason, I got it to work during testing a few days ago, but now I went to play it for this stream and it didn't work among everything else that didn't work today. So, yeah, I'm just using keyboard and mouse again. And I really don't mind it. It's just, it does feel a little, you know, little foreign after 6 straight years of nothing but controller based video game interaction. But I'm getting the hang of it again. It's kind of like riding a bike. What do you do around here?
Mostly. The meat's pretty good, and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rad scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in.
Well, Anubis, it also has a lot to do with the fact that this game doesn't run well on anything because it's based on, you know, it's based on an engine that was made for DOS.
Sure, what do you... Southeast of here is Prim. Can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot. If you want to know anything else... Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster, straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
Alrighty. Oh, there's that fixing things. Yeah, I'm just gonna go around the corner here. Hope you don't mind. Hmm. I took the book on fixing things.
Hey there.
You have a bone to pick with me. Told you bought Breath of Fire 3 on PSP and play on your PSTV, largely on your recommendation. Guess what? It bored me to tears? Oh! I'm sorry, man. Oh. It's a classic. I'm sorry, though. I'm sorry you didn't enjoy your time with it, man. But it is still one of my top RPGs of all time. I guess it's just going to be one of those things where it's got a lot of older mechanics and a lot of older trappings of RPGs of the day. So, all right, fixing things. Repair plus 10. We'll use that real quick. And let's repair that radio. That's right. I stole things in order to fix things. I am chaotic good. Actually, I think that's kind of what I am in this game. It's just in general in these Western RPGs, I mostly play chaotic good, I guess. I just realized that. Yeah, Breath of Fire 4 is definitely a gorgeous game, but I don't like the story as much. Hey, thank you very much, Argument. Chaotic neutral yourself? Well, it's because I never take, like, I'll do things that might anger people, but I'll never just do things for the sake of, like, murder or anything super dark for no reason. At least that's how I reason myself, how I square it with myself. Forgot that some of these mailboxes have good stuff in them. Some of them have magazines and books sometimes. There we go. How you square soft with yourself? That's right. By the way, guys, I didn't mention this, but I do have a new video coming out tomorrow morning, and in it, you get to see something that I've been working on for the last couple weeks. That's got me really excited, and you can sort of, kind of see a little bit of it over that way.
Almost took you for a raider, I did. Name's Malcolm. Malcolm Holmes.
don't suppose you'd care to trade. I'm missing a few essentials and... screw this. Lying just ain't in my nature. I'll tell it to you straight. I've been following you for a good bit now.
Why were you following me? I think Twitch does delete them, but all of my VODs are available on my YouTube page called SuperDerek Streams. So just do a search on SuperDerek Streams, and you'll find my my channel with all of my old videos on them. Why were you following me, Malcolm?
It started off innocently enough. I was traveling, as I often do, and happened to observe you picking up one of those blue star caps. You didn't show any reaction to it, so I figured you didn't know what you'd gotten your hands on.
So sometimes I don't kill anybody for no reason. Sometimes I kill this guy because I know he's got a lot of star caps on him. So maybe I am chaotic neutral. Alright, what's so special about these caps?
There's an old wasteland legend that says somewhere out there is a fabulous treasure from before the war. Those caps with the blue star on them, the tale goes, are the key to that treasure. They're called sunset sarsaparilla stars.
Oh, where can I find more of those caps?
All over the place. The easiest place to find them is unopened bottles of sunset sarsaparilla. You'd think they'd all have been picked clean by now, but somehow, new bottles keep appearing in the machines. Some say it's old Festus that does it, hoping someone will finally collect enough caps to earn the treasure. Other than bottles, you'll just have to scavenge. You can find caps in the unlikeliest of places, and blue star caps are no exception.
Oh, who's Festus?
It's said that the treasure is guarded by a man named Festus, and he's the one who asked for the blue star caps. It's also said he's been around since the war, standing a lonely vigil, waiting for someone to come and take the treasure off his hands. That'll make him pretty damn old, but I've met a few people in my travels who claim they actually met him, and they weren't the lying type either.
What kind of treasure are we talking about?
No one knows. Money, weapons, water. It is, or maybe was, something...
No, Alex, I haven't. Not for a very long time, anyway. It is a game that I'd like to play at some point, but it's also kind of a steep price tag on the ones that I'd rather play, like the 64 and the Super Nintendo. So you collect these caps too, then?
Nah, I gave it up years ago. Too dangerous. And even if I did still collect them, I'd tell you the same. There's
I
people
bet.
out there so mad with the idea of treasure that they'll attack strangers just on the suspicion that they have some of those caps.
Well, thanks for the info, but I'll be going now.
No problem. If you do end up trying to collect more stars, watch out for a man named Alan Marks. He's killed several people for their stars already.
Thanks for the caps, bud. Try Stardew Valley. I've heard lots of good things about Stardew Valley. Oh yeah, I've also played Rune Factory for sure. That game's good. Well, I played the one on the Wii, and I really enjoyed it. Well, since I was able to steal those caps from Malcolm, I guess he gets to live today. Speaking of, let me save that again. Oh, I don't even consider the origin of a game to be whether or not I consider it an RPG or a JRPG. I mean, when you make an entire genre dedicated to whether or not something was developed in Japan, you're wasting a genre name. I think that JRPG is best thought of as a Japanese style RPG, and WRPG is better as a Western style RPG, which is why I think I would say that I would still call, uh, you know, the Souls series a Western style RPG, Western style action RPG, that is. And Battle Crashers Night War, I would say that's a JRPG or a Japanese style RPG. You know what I mean? All right. So let's see what we can do for these optional. And this is the help of Trudy. That's right. I could talk to Trudy. Well, I did fix her radio. So maybe she'll be happier to be of assistance. Yep, the JRPG originated when Yuji Horii basically tried to translate Western style RPGs a an interface that could be played with a controller rather than a whole computer. Hey, Mr. JRPG, welcome, dude. Good to see ya.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
Gotta do what you gotta do. I fixed your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
Thanks for the caps.
You're welcome. So can I get you anything?
All right, let's try that meeting people book here real quick. Oh yeah, I'll definitely get the meds from Doc Mitchell for sure. All right. All right. With retention, the bonuses granted by skill magazines last 3 times as long. Okay, so that's retention. I don't necessarily need that for magazines, though. Swift Learner. With each rank, you learn 10% additional XP whenever XP is gained. Lady Killer's good. Intense Training. With Intense Training, you can put a single stat into each of your special attributes. That's what I'm going to do. Science and repair. There, let's throw that there.
Feeling thirsty? Be careful out there.
All right, let's throw in that book now. Meeting people. There it is.
Feeling thirsty?
You should help me take down the powder gang. Bullets, explosions, lots of fun.
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
A lot of people say JRPGs are godlike, Western RPGs are garbage. Then when you look at it, JRPGs are styled around Western culture. That is true. There's a lot of differences though, for sure. Like the whole group mechanic basically. Whoops. Didn't mean to pull up that. Like the whole party mechanic is kind of more reflective of Eastern culture. The focus on the group rather than the focus on the single Ubermunch or whatever it's called. The Superman, the Lone Ranger, the action hero. You know, Western RPGs tend to be more about, you know, the one man against the world sort of mentality, affecting the world and shaping it to his whim, whereas JRPGs are oftentimes more so along the lines of the group making their way through a story, pulling together, using, relying on one another, and that's reflective of Eastern culture for sure. Is that Doc Mitchell's? Yeah, let's talk to him. Hey, what's up, Doc?
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
Well, town's gonna be attacked by bandits. Anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Thanks. Thanks, Doc.
You take care now.
Alright, let's go talk to Easy Pete. I'm pretty sure I don't have what it takes for him to give me his explosives, but maybe with the right magazine or something, maybe we could work something out.
Howdy.
I hear you got dynamite. It would be used against the powder gangers.
Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
I'm familiar with the care and handling of explosives, dynamite included.
Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts.
Excellent. Well, I guess I didn't need the magazine after all, which is just as well. Then over here is the bartering one, and I got a Salesman Weekly. That should help me out with this guy.
Howdy. You looking to buy some supplies?
I need supplies to fight the powder
Now
gangers.
just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Well, never mind.
Right. Just keep me out of it. Take it.
Now, I'm just gonna read a book here real quick.
You looking to buy some supplies?
So remember about 5 minutes ago when I said I need supplies to take on the powder gangers?
This again? Like I said, I'm against taking on the powder gangers. My supplies aren't cheap, you know.
Let them take over the town then. I'm sure your business will be much better off.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand.
Sure.
Take it easy now.
Alrighty then. If you kill him, do you get his loot? I think they kind of stopped doing that as much after Oblivion. Like, I'm pretty sure that in Oblivion and Morrowind, you used to be able to do that, but after that, I think they've realized how broken that was. Because, I mean, there's no real penalty that can offset getting everything for free for, you know, a simple murder, right? Like, it's just, that's why thieves are just a broken class in general. It's hard to balance getting everything for free. Let's see. Well, that leather armor has a damage threshold of 6. And my armored jumpsuit has a threshold of 8, so I'm just gonna stick to that, I guess. Yeah, a bounty system if it's automatic, but if there's like a stealth element, then having your bounty increase would be, you know, kind of weird if what was I saying? Having a bounty system would be a little weird if, like, nobody saw you do the deed, right? Which, ideally, as a thief, I mean, that's what I would expect. Hey, Starshot, how's it going, man? I totally love dry, dead lands like this. You know, there's such a waste of space. It's like a wasted land, a waste area. It's a wasteland. Yeah. How's it going, Starshot? Welcome to the stream, buddy. All right, so my varmint rifle does 8 damage per shot. My laser pistol, 7 per shot. That caravan shotgun, though, ought to be pretty good. All right, let's do that weathered pistol. More of a rifleman myself, but we'll take pistols for now. Let's go ahead and save here before we take on the powder gang. I mean, I suppose that a karma system could be implemented, sort of like how we have in Fallout. But honestly, I don't feel like it's. I still don't think you can balance it that well because just through the course of playing the game, I rack up so much positive karma that, you know, I could take every opportunity to be a jerk. Well, I talked to Easy Pete and we got the dynamite, yeah. I like scotch. Scotch, scotch, scotch. Down goes the scotch. I don't need any 9mm rounds. There's some free caps here in the register. Uh-oh. Sick with minor dehydration. Luckily, I got just the thing for that. Where's all my sarsaparilla? There we go. All right.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us?
Sonny's with us.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Well, let's do this.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
How many are there?
At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
All right, let's go.
Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I really hope I don't blow myself up. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Jeez. Oh, that's Ringo. Whoops. Hey, Torbo, thank you so much for the resub. And welcome back, dude. Idolized by the community in Good Springs. And vilified by the Powder Gangers. Thank you so much, Torbit, and welcome to the stream, dude.
I owe you a huge favor for this.
Yeah, you do.
Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
Oh yeah, the shopkeeper was always a hard ass, but we definitely got it. I just used a magazine and got it. Alright, well, didn't I hear you say something earlier about not being able to pay me now?
I did have what was left of the Crimson Caravan money, but I wasn't sure if it was my right to just give it away. I owe you more than that, though, so look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp up in New Vegas if you ever visit.
Alrighty. Yeah, the old shopkeep was just a pushover when you know how to read up a little bit. There's that varmint rifle. Well, I survived that pretty well overall. Not too shabby. And I got some stuff I can do some repairs on now, don't I? All right. Groovy. Let's see. Okay. Just checking on what time it is here real quick. How many townspeople did I lose? I don't know. I actually didn't even check. Here, let me take a quick look around here. Because I didn't see any. Does it tell you how many people you lost? I think overall we did really well. Because I ran up and ended up killing off a lot of them before they really got to the center of town. Yeah, even Easy Pete made it.
That ought to keep things settled for a while. Hope it stays that way. Keep your gun handy. Waste.
Alright, let's go talk to Trudy and everyone else here real quick.
Howdy. That'll teach the powder gangs to avoid Good Springs in the future.
Yeah, it will.
Until next time.
I'm glad that business is over. I like it when Good Springs is nice and quiet. Give me a shout if you need anything else. Be
Hello.
All right. Cool. I'm not dehydrated any longer. Alright, did I have any other missions to do while I was out here? Quests. They went that away. I guess that's where we will pick up. Alright, well, time to hit the trail, guys. Just gotta start heading down this way, southeast. Oh. Since we're gonna be traveling here, let's go ahead and put on some radio. Ooh, we've got a few broadcasts we can listen in on. Let's take a listen to the Sierra Madre podcast or broadcast.
Has your life taken a turn? Do troubles beset you? Has fortune left you behind?
No.
If so, the Sierra Madre Casino, in all its glory, is inviting you to begin again. Come to a place where wealth, excitement, and intrigue await around every corner. Stroll along the winding streets of our beautiful resort, make new friends, or rekindle old flames. Let your eyes take in the luxurious expanse of the open desert under clear, starlit skies. Gaze straight on into the sunset from our villa rooftops. Countless diversions await. Gamble in our casino, take in the theater, or stay in one of our exclusive executive suites that will shelter you and cater to your every whim. So if life's worries have weighed you down, if you need an escape from your troubles, or if you just need an opportunity to begin again, join us. Let go and leave the world behind at the Sierra Madre grand opening this October. We'll be waiting.
Somehow, I only just realized.
Do troubles beset you?
I only just realized that as you scroll up and down here on the left, this thing right here actually moves with your cursor. That's cool. Mysterious broadcast. Oh, I kind of dig that. What's so mysterious about that? Let's see, we also have Mojave Music Radio. There are some atmospheric uh, mods available that improve like weather effects and stuff. That might be worth looking into at some point. Crap. Powder Ganger note. Note reads, not many patrols out here lately, which means not much loot. Our crew is thinking we should make a move soon. Follow the tracks up north, head toward the strip. You in? All, ain't on the chain gang anymore, but we still gotta stick together. I suppose I really should have sympathy for the Powder Gangers because they were basically, slaves held at gunpoint for whatever crimes that they were found guilty of out west, um, but I don't. Hey, One Love, how's it going, man? So do I, dude. It really is something unique for sure. Now, did I already miss? Oh, I think I missed the skeletons of Varu and oh, I can't remember the names. Oh well. Give that a wide berth. Is that a gecko I saw? I wonder how people got around in Fallout, in the world of Fallout, without portable Geiger counters on their arms like I got. Yeah, bloat flies. Alright, we're getting up close here to Prim here soon. Can't wait till we get to Novak, so I can get the best companion ever. Then again, I'm pretty sure I can get Eddie here too. I think Eddie's in Prim. Is he? They're basically my two go-to companions. I see someone incoming. Gotta love free explosives. And free XP. Do I prefer Fallout or the Elder Scrolls? Oh, it's kind of a hard choice to make, man. Um, I think I prefer Fallout, actually.
It's been a long tour. All I can think about now is going back home.
Let's just wait it out until daylight or so. Nah, never mind.
Evening. I'm Sergeant McGee of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. If you want to talk about something, speak to Lieutenant Hayes.
Alright,
Sir.
we'll talk to Hayes.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter. I'm Lieutenant Hayes of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. What's your business?
What are you doing out here?
We were sent out here to hold back the tide of convicts from the correctional facility. As you can probably tell, we aren't doing the kind of job we could be doing.
What's your problem with your mission?
The mission isn't a problem. The problem is with supplies. Convicts are better armed and organized than our intel initially suggested. I'm trying to get some reinforcements here, maybe some guns with some firepower, but shit. Things are just going slow.
Yeah. Alright. Got any information on the cons?
Not much. They've taken to calling themselves powder gangers. Mostly because they've taken to using the explosives meant to clear boulders as weapons. They got organized faster than I would have thought. Most of them, at least. Thankfully, the small group in town here seemed to have split off from the main force, so they aren't getting anything in the way of support.
Alright, that's it. Well, let's pop on over to Prim. But first, I think it's time we switch over to Radio New Vegas.
This is Mr. New Vegas, fanning the flames of your passion. If you like news, you're gonna love our next segment. Refugees at Bitter Springs are giving startling accounts of the legate known as Lannius, who is said to be Caesar's top field commander.
When refugees told us the Legate took over an underperforming squad of troops by beating its commander to death in full view of everyone. The Legate then ordered a tenth of his own force be killed by the other 9/10. And you thought your boss was a pain. Also, NCR Correctional Facility is now under prisoner control following a successful riot. Locals should avoid anyone who looks like they've done time. Promotional consideration for this news program has been paid for by the Ultralux. The Ultralux. Live life in the lap of luxury. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
Actually, let's go ahead and turn off that radio for now. Some good that did, huh? Let's see. I got some pistols I can repair. There. Got a squirrel on a stick, and I'm all sorted out now. And I'm hidden. Alright. Let's see. Let's go ahead and examine the electronics. A few primary electronics circuits systems seem to be fully functional, and the redundant systems are all working. If you bypass some of the primary systems, the secondary systems should compensate and make for some repairs easier. Science of 55 higher required. Well, let's try to fix it. Some servos and gyroscopes are needed to recalibrate and replace. Repair of 65 or higher. Or I could repair with parts. Looks as though the damaged servos and gyroscopes could be replaced with the correct components. Requires 3 pieces of scrap metal, 2 sensor modules, and some scrap electronics. Gosh, okay, that's a lot of stuff. Alright. 3 pieces of scrap metal, sensor modules, 2 sensor modules, and some scrap electronics. Well, there's 2 scrap metal. And I think I got 1 sensor module. Oh, hey. Fixing things in a programmer's digest. Isn't that handy? What are my stats right now, anyway? Repair of 24, science of 37. Well, repair's not anywhere near it, but science, if I can keep bumping up the science, I could probably repair it easily here. So I'm at 47 and it requires a 55. If I use a book, I'll be at 57. Yeah, there's that. Science plus 10. Definitely don't want to leave this town without Eddie. Yeah, the Vicky and Vance Casino. Probably a good place to be.
I don't know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell. That beat up old thing? What do you want to know? Hey, you're welcome to try. It's yours if you can get it working. If I had my way, I'd dump it in the scrapyard in Novak and be done with the damn thing. A courier dropped it off a couple of months back. I got it working for a little while, but the darn thing pooped out. I haven't been able to get it up and running again. I was hoping to use it for some courier work, but that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, there's Mojave Express next to Eddie. That's what I thought too, I just didn't spot it.
Oh.
Alright, let's go see if we can open some stuff. don't know why I lose karma here for opening these long forgotten saves. Kind of doesn't make sense to me, honestly. Alright, got more stuff I can repair.
Howdy.
Alright, well, I don't think that there's a whole lot else to do here. But maybe take on
Howdy.
Bison Steve's casino. I think there's some baddies there. And maybe we'll do that tomorrow.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum. Prim Slim at your service. Authentic cowpoke and official spokesspot of the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum. Yeehaw! Prim is a thriving resort community located in Clark County, Nevada, right along Interstate 15. Whether you can't wait till Vegas to try your luck, or want to hit one last jackpot before you leave Nevada, Prim's your place. The town's premier attraction is the world-famous Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum, so you came to the right place, partner.
Oh yeah, the activate the save the deputy event. Forgot about that.
Why, this is the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum, Prim's premier tourist attraction and resort destination. Yeehaw! The Bison Steve is one of Prim's less impressive casino hotels. I'd steer clear of that place, partner, if I were you. Rumor is the dealers over there cheap, and that rickety roller coaster is liable to fall down any day because it wasn't built to cold.
Which is kind of funny because the roller coaster is still there and it survived a nuclear holocaust.
Where have you been, partner? Hiding under a rock? Vicky and Vance were this nation's fourth or maybe fifth most infamous celebrity outlaw couple ever. That's who they was. Prim Slim here can tell you the whole story, if you can spare a minute to hear the tale.
Maybe another time.
Have it your way, partner. Maybe work up your curiosity by having a look at thrilling exhibits, like the genuine death car and Vance's machine gun. Happy trails, partner.
wrong place, traveler. Prim's dying. If you got any sense, you'll be moving.
Hey, youngster. Still... Well... Let's see. Been tough around here for a good while now. Worse since them thugs kidnapped our deputy. It started with the breakout from the prison up the road. First there was just a few thugs rolling through town, but then they got organized. Now they call themselves powder gangsters or something, and run around throwing dynamite and shooting people. Little while ago, a good chunk of them left whatever kind of organization they got up there to squeeze all the food and drink out of us they could.
One Love, I'd like to think that it's because the robot was trying to regain its composure after being startled by the fact that we didn't know about the Vicky and Vance casino, or the couple even.
It's an old hotel and casino here in town. Old Laura used to rent out rooms there, but she took off months ago. Across the way from the Vicky and Vance, the other old casino. Can't miss it. That's where we are. This here little casino. They can't rush us without eating a good bit of hot lead, but we are in a kind of box canyon. Guess this is a fitting place for that as any. I reckon that if they thought hard enough about it, they'd realize they got more bodies than we have bullets. But for now, we're safe enough in here. Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say. I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me? Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages. That job had strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the caps. Well, now that you've mentioned it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Con misfits. They was talking about a chip. Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going. That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in. Yeah, I got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around. Asked me if your name was for real. I said, sure as like a rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package. That's what he said. Like the Mojaves sort you out or something. Then he just up and walked out.
I never figured out what that specific bit was all about. Never understood it. Some other guy, and I have no idea who it was.
No idea. Sounds like you two had a history for him to act like that. And turn down the money, too.
As many times as I've played through Fallout New Vegas, I never ended up figuring out that story thread.
Enough for me to say. Nope. Different fella. Bigger. Had himself a face on a screen. and he talked more like you or me. Don't go getting yourself gone. Hey, youngster. Right now, Beagle is the closest Prim's got to any organized law, but he's still stuck up in Bison Steve. First thing I'd say is get his sorry butt out of there.
Got any supplies? There we go.
Sure, have a look. Give me a shout if you need anything else. Well, you can call Beagle a deputy so long as you don't harbor too high an opinion of the word. Boy was about as useful as tits on a rad scorpion. Only qualification he ever had was to be brother to the wife of the sheriff. Still, I suppose he don't deserve what's befell him. We would have considered paying the ransom if we'd had caps to spare. See.
All right. All right. Well, 5 out of 7 correct. There we go. Yeah, I was thinking about that Out of the Shadows. Something that had more like atmospheric conditions and stuff. The only concern I have is as to whether or not my computer will actually be able to handle that on top of whatever. You know, streaming on top of whatever mods. I mean, I am playing on PC, and I am playing on something close to a potato. I'm my graphics card. I just upgraded to a GTX 550, so you know, keep your expectations in check, please, for all our sakes. If I could find a sensor module, that'd be handy. Oh, maintenance key. Yeah, I was afraid that wouldn't work. And I think this is where we are going to need to leave off for the night, because I do have work in the morning, and it is, I'm pretty sure it's after 10 over here. Whoops. Yeah, let's... jeez. All right. Well, here, let's go ahead and switch gears here. Thank you all so much for joining me today. It's been a lot of fun. We are making some excellent headway, and actually, wow, it is exactly 10 p.m. over here. That is perfect. Let's see who else is currently streaming that we might be able to drop in on and share the love. Because there are a wealth of other streamers out there who are just fantastic. Let's see. Kyo's Little Monsters playing some Kingsfield. Valkos Linares playing some Final Fantasy 3. Speedy Kid. No, it's not an RPG. Lufia and the Fortress of Doom by Dreamy Warrior. Yeah, let's go drop in on Dreamy. Let me see if he's actually streaming at the moment. Oh. Oh no, what a great coffee. I'm sorry I missed you, man. Ah. Yeah, looks like he's still going. So yeah, let's drop in on Dreamy Warrior and coffee. I'll hang out with you over in his chat here for a few minutes before I end for the evening. All right, so let's set this up. Raid, Dreamy Warrior. And if you guys aren't already familiar, Dreamy Warrior is a super cool dude. He and I are pretty good friends, and he's embarking on a game that plagued me for years. It's not as great as the original Lufia, or as Lufia 2 that most people really love, but Lufia 1 is still pretty solid. It plays a lot like a Dragon Quest game. Anyways, let's head on over there, and I'll see you guys in just a sec.